Hello, this is Holbrook for another edition of 6.0 Minutes. Today is the 15th anniversary of the Battle of Cowshed, where the manor farm was converted into animal farm. This was one of the first times where animals have shown their intellectual dominance over humans. Today, on the special edition of 6.0 Minutes, we will be going back and interviewing the few animals that are still alive today. They will be telling us what happened leading up to the Battle of Cowshed and what occurred after it. Now we will be going down to Ryan at Manor Farm interviewing some of the remaining animals.
Right now, I am with Harry the Hippo, one of the remaining survivors that witnessed the era of the Animal Farm. Harry was one of the main witnesses who informed us about what happened at Animal Farm. Now he will tell us what started the Animal Farm uprising and what occurred after it.
Well, it all started with a wise pig's speech. His name was Old Major.
Us animals haven't oppressed too long. We have been used for our goods and not for our personalities. We have been abused and treated recklessly by humans, and we deserve better. Today marks the day that us animals stand together as one and plan to rebel against our human oppressors.
Woo! Yes! Yes! Woo!
So who are the animals that organized and ran all of Animal Farm?
Well, at first all the animals agreed that all animals were equal. But the pigs slowly became more powerful than all the other animals.
Did they force themselves into power?
No, they just took on the main responsibilities of the animal farm, and then they appointed themselves as their leaders. This is when everything changed.
What do you mean by everything changed?
At first, pigs made the 7 commandments, but as they became more powerful, they kept on changing the 7 commandments until they were totally different from where they started. I remember it like it was yesterday.
We the pigs are going to be your animal advocates. We are going to run this animal farm for the better of all of you.
We will fight for the better of all animals on this farm.
As leaders of this animal farm, we will need laws. So us pigs have made the basis of laws for us animals called the 7 commandments. Whether walks upon 2 legs is an enemy. Whether goes upon 4 legs or has wings is a friend. No animal shall wear clothes. No animal shall sleep in a bed. No animal shall drink alcohol. No animal shall kill another animal. All animals are equal.
These commandments have been made to protect all the animals in all of Animal Farm. So that was the speech that led to the animal uprising?
Yes, everyone respected Old Major and they believed what he said. His ideas stayed in the minds of animals, which then led to the uprising.
Wow, he must have been one good persuader.
Sure was.
Now tell me about the Battle of Cowshed.
It was a battle for the ages.
Today is the day we have all been longing for. Our human oppressors won't know what hit them and what animals stand for. Fight for our right not to be slaves and not to be used for our goods.
Yeah! Yes, baby!
Another survivor of Animal Farm is Rupert the Rhino. He saw all the events Harry listed and more. Here he is.
Thanks for having me. After the Battle of Cowshed, it was all going fine. Though through the summer, everyone was doing their job and Animal Farm was flourishing.
I will work harder.
Great job, everybody. Especially you both. Keep up the good work. So, Rupert, how did all the conflicts between Snowball and Napoleon arise?
Well, Napoleon and Snowball started to have fights about the future of the farm.
What type of fights did they have? Were they bad or minor fights?
They weren't major fights, but they were arguments and disagreements over small things. They were always disagreeing with each other.
How did these small disagreements turn to Snowball being driven off of the farm?
Well, Snowball wanted to build a big windmill, but Napoleon opposed his ideas. When Snowball and Napoleon were making their speeches to persuade the animals to vote for them, Napoleon called out for the dogs, who secretly trained to obey him. He ordered the dogs to attack Snowball, and they followed his orders. They then chased Snowball off the farm. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Fellow comrades, are you tired of working all day and every day of the week? How would you like to wake up and have your work done for the day? You could just sit around and relax for days. You would only have to work 3 days a week, but you would only have to do a minimal amount of work. If you comrades vote for the construction of the windmill, all of this will become reality. The windmill will do more than half of your work in a week and make your life much better.
We need to work hard to provide food for all animals. We cannot waste our time building a windmill that might not work.
Boo! Shut up!
Get 'em, boys!
So what happened from then on?
Napoleon, I guess, had a change of heart with the windmill situation. He suddenly told everyone that he always wanted a windmill and started with the construction right away.
So he chased Snowball off the farm for his windmill plan and then planned to make a windmill?
Not exactly. I don't think he disproved the windmill plan. I just think he wanted to be a primary ruler, a dictator of sorts.
So he didn't get rid of Snowball because he didn't like him, but just for personal gain?
Pretty much.
Well, what happened because of Napoleon's rule?
The animals didn't realize the change that Napoleon was causing. That summer, the animals were forced to work harder to get food, if any at all. Food was rationed throughout, and most food was given to the pigs because the pigs told the other animals that they needed most of the food to think.
Okay, I will now assign the task for the week. Boxer, you will be carrying the stones to the side of the windmill. Harry, you will plow the field. Rupert, you will help Harry. Ma, you will plant the seeds.
I'm sorry, I can't plant the seeds. I just got my hooves shined. Can I do something else? Okay. I'll plant the seeds.
So the pigs just took the food for themselves?
Yes, they made all the other animals work for their small amount of food when they were feasting on a buffet because they needed it for their brain to work.
What happened next?
Well, everyone worked through the summer for a living and the windmill was finally completed.
Did the windmill fix all of Animal Farm's problems?
I wish. The windmill barely lasted a season. In winter there was a huge storm and it toppled over.
What happened after that?
We tried to rebuild it.
I will work harder.
Boxer! You okay?
This windmill will provide for us thanks to all your hard work. We will live by this windmill and it will give us energy and more useful jobs.
Yay!
Hip hip hooray!
Hip hip hooray! Thud.
No, the windmill.
Now what are we supposed to do?
What happened today has been a tragedy, but with our efforts we can repair this and make it better than ever.
Yeah.
Hip hip hooray!
Then what happened?
Well, not just at one point, but over a long period of time, the pigs changed the original 7 commandments. They changed them to make them seem very powerful and righteous.
How so?
They started to bend the commandments and trick the others into believing they had always been that way. Once anyone disagreed, they were executed or punished to scare the others. No one disagreed after seeing what happened to the others.
Hello, due to we have recently been having a shortage of food. From now on, every animal will need to wake up 1 hour earlier and go to bed 1 hour later to provide more food for us pigs.
Oh my God.
our rations being raised due to our extra work?
No, the extra food will be given to us pigs. We need the food to energize us. It is not easy as it looks to be in charge. I would rather work like you guys.
But wasn't one of the commandments all animals are equal?
No, of course not. The original commandment was all animals are equal besides pigs. Pigs are the most important. Don't you remember?
I'm not sure.
If Napoleon says it, then it must be right. Thank you, Boxer. Now on to the next subject. From today on, us pigs will start to sleep in the farmhouse. We need the comfortable beds to get rest, so we will have the energy to keep the farm running. Surely you all don't want Mr. Jones to come back.
No.
Okay, great. Now let's get back to work so we can get this windmill up.
Yeah.
So how did Animal Farm turn back into Manor Farm?
Well, the pigs gradually started to act and look more like humans. Near the end of Animal Farm, the pigs looked the same as humans. It was terrible.
It is time that us animals and humans stop holding grudges about what happened in the past and join together to make a stronger and more effective force than our two separate groups.
Yeah.
Cheers.